we go ahead with the Murli. Let's take on these reflective questions which are posted in the chat box and reflect our journey through this Murli too, so that we are prepared for the discussion session tomorrow. Rakesh Stubb would be posting the questions shown.
It's already posted there on the chat box.
Yes, correct. So, without further delay, let me read through the Murli today. So yesterday Baba was speaking to the media wing. Today he is continuing speaking to the other wings as well. The cultural wing. Cultural and culture both sound similar. So your culture should be created from the cultural. This is the service you are doing. Bab Dada is seeing the zeal and enthusiasm of each wing. Everyone is making their service grow in their own way. But this cultural wing is now an instrument. So, what do you really have to create? Culture. At present, you have cultural programs, but when the culture of human beings changes, then, while doing their own work, they will begin to dance in happiness. You demonstrate this by performing a dance. So, no matter where they may be staying or what they may be doing, they should be dancing in their mind with happiness. Let there be dancing in every home. The aim is good and you continue to increase service with this aim. But Baba wants to see who is going to prepare a bracelet and bring it here. Which wing will it be that will become number one or number one cooperative? Baba now wants some newness because the seeds have been sown. All wings have sown good seeds, but the fruit should now be visible. Now, the number should at least increase to more than 9 lakh. It is good because of all the different wings, all the children have become responsible. Their attention has been drawn, and now let the growth take place quickly because time is calling a lot. Sorrow and peacelessness are increasing a great deal. Fear is increasing. You have to dance in happiness and save people from their fear. It is good. It is good that each one remains busy in the field of service. That is good. Therefore, continue to move forward. Find your companions of the previous cycle. Acha, very good. It is very good that it will remain good and will continue to increase. International Youth and Children's Street. Let the children come to the front. Bab Dada heard the news of the children. It is good if the children are preparing to bring about world transformation through self transformation. Bab Dada is pleased that children are equal to Allah, God. However, you have made a promise and Bab Dada has seen what you have written. Show the lotus that you have created. The government also wants the youth to show them how to bring about transformation because the youth have the speciality that whatever thought they have in their mind, they are able to do it, whether they engage themselves in something wrong or something right. The youth group can show wonders, not create chaos, dhamal, but perform wonders, kamal. The government also likes the youth group. And you have written very good promises to the Father in this lotus flower. Now, every day at Amrit Vela, when having a heart to heart conversation with Bapdada, continue to give him the result of the promises of transformation, and whichever service place you are at, continue to give your teacher the result of your promise and how much you have benefited from it. The teachers themselves will continue to give these results to Bapdada. Bapdada has heard that the form of training you have created is very good, and everyone did that with a lot of interest. Bapdada is giving multi-million fold congratulations to the youth group for this. Remain firm, do not be weak. If you remain weak, raw, the birds will eat you. If you are strong, ripe, they will not eat you. As picturesque as this statement, in fact. So, always continue to fly like angels. Do not let your feet be on the ground of that body. Always continue to fly. It is good. The Kumaris have courage. You are not those who just do a bhatti, but you show it by doing practically what you heard in the bhatti. You are like that, are you not? Those who will definitely do it, raise your hands. You are those who will do it practically. Good? It is very good. You are those who do it instantly. Bap Dada is pleased. He is pleased with the children. Children have given their time with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm and also made a promise. Acha, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Double foreigners, double intense effort makers. You are not double foreigners now, but double intense effort makers. The speciality of the double foreigners is that they generally like to walk hand in hand. So have all of you put your hand very firmly in Bab Dada's hand? That is, have you made him your companion, your friend, your lovely friend? So, have you made him your friend? You remember the relationship with a friend very quickly. When any difficulty arises, you would not share it with your father, but you would share it with your friend, right? So, you have made good God your friend. You have made God your friend. God is your friend, is he not? It is good. Bab Dada is pleased to see the foreigners. What is the reason for that? Those from abroad have proved one name of the Father, that of the World Father and World Benefactor. Previously, he was just the benefactor of Bharat, but those from abroad have revealed the Father's name as being the world benefactor. Previously, you used to do the world service just with your mind, but you have now become instruments to serve the world in all directions. And just see how wonderful the children that have emerged from all corners of the world are. So, you would have the intoxication that you are the companions of every cycle. You were, you are, and you will be companions of this every cycle. Do you have that intoxication? Look, the Father's vision recognized you even though you were in different corners. The Father recognized you and you also recognized him. The poor people keep on saying that He will come. He will come. Whereas, what do you say? That he has come. You sing, do you not? My Baba has come. So it is very good. The Father is especially giving everyone love and affection, remembrance and blessings from his heart. Acha, the Sindhi group has also come. Bab Dada is especially giving you two congratulations that you have had the very good thought of becoming an instrument and moving fast. So, special congratulations. Congratulations. Now remain fast. Do not become slack. Fly by helping one another. Yes, you may applaud. How many times have you come this year? You have come before, have you not? You liked it. Now make others instruments because Bab Dada has come in Sindh, and so those from Sindh have to be in the front. Acha, now we have to continue till midnight, do we not? All of you are also waiting for midnight. It is good. It is so good for the children to meet and celebrate with the father. Acha, those who have come for the first time, stand up. So, to those who have come for the first time, congratulations for celebrating your birthday. Just as you have come for the first time, so too claim the first number. Wow. Bab Dada's promises that though you have come last and the board of late has been put up, the board of too late has not been put up yet. So, last is fast and fast is first, and so anyone can claim the number. Do not think that you have come too late, but if you make double intense efforts to make your aim and qualifications equal, if your aim is high but its qualifications are less, you cannot come first. If you continue to make your aim and its qualifications equal, you can become an example of those who have come last and come first. So, last but fast, and then come first. Therefore, keep the aim of making effort. If the board of too late is then put up, you won't be able to claim the first number. Bab Dada is pleased that you have maintained courage and have personally come with zeal and enthusiasm. Even now, wherever you stay, continue to move along according to the codes of conduct and remain close to the Father's heart, and you can have those experiences in a short time. You have a golden chance, and anyone from Bharat or abroad can do it. So, do you understand? You will have to make double or triple effort. You will have to remain combined with the Father all the time. If you have any difficulty or burden, do you know how to give it to the Father? So we have to understand that we should give it to Father. Baba is putting one more question. Do we know how do we give it to Father? Point for introspection. Okay. How do we give it to Father? Right? We'll discuss later. I'll continue. You will become a carefree emperor and continue to fly. Do not keep any burden in your heart. Some children say, it has now been 1 month, or it has been 15 days, or everything, and everything is continuing fine. However, if death comes to you in those 15 days, what then? Give the Father your burden at that time. Do you know how to give it? Definitely learn how to give it to Him. You know how to take it, but also learn how to give it. So, what will you do? Have you learned how to give it? Good questions, right? Why has Bab Dada come? He has come to take away the children's burden. Who has that much courage? They should raise their hands. Are you raising your physical hands or the hands of your mind? Raise the hand of your mind. Acha, Bab Dada is giving multi-million fold congratulations to such children. Acha, Bab Dada has already given you homework for this year. Celebrate this year in that way. Bab Dada saw and heard about the homework that he had given for the state. Simply remain very determined with the thought you had. Do not let there be carelessness. Bab Dada had told you what the words of carelessness were: the language of procrastination and the language of making excuses. I have to do. Both of those are the words of carelessness. You have signed your name for the thought that you just had, but also apply the stamp of determination from the government so that no one can erase it. Consider determination to be the greatest gift for your birthday. Acha, always keep determination the key to success very carefully because even Maya loves this key a lot. Therefore, keep this key carefully in the container of your heart. Determination is the key to success, and success is a very easy way to become equal to the Father. You always have faith, and the destiny is guaranteed. It is fixed for you to be a self sovereign and a ruler of the kingdom of the world. Always continue to fly with such intoxication and pure pride. Just as you will celebrate the departure of the old year and give greetings for the new year, in the same way, bid farewell to your weaknesses and defects every day and claim special congratulations from Bab Dada. This confluence age is that of bidding farewell and giving greetings. So, continue to be worthy of congratulations on every day of the confluence age. Bab Dada loves every children with a lot of love in his heart. Even though you are number wise, you are not number one. You are number wise. But each child is Bab Dada's long lost and now found child of every cycle. Therefore, always remember your fortune of being a long lost and now found child. It is a small thing. Whenever you face any difficulty, then order from your heart, my Baba. The Father is definitely bound to help, but do not keep other things in your heart. If you say my Baba and you have weakness in your heart, the Father will not give his help. If your heart is clean, your desires will be fulfilled. The Father does not enter a heart that is filled with rubbish, and remember him with love. Do not just remember him on the basis of knowledge. You were told that knowledge is the seed and love is the water. If you simply know him with knowledge, but do not experience him with love in your heart, if you don't remember the Father with love, you won't receive the practical fruit. That is, you won't have that experience. The form of experience is the fruit, but if you don't water it, then it becomes like dry sugar cane. So there are some deeper meanings here. Remembering Baba with just not knowledge, but with love, keeping the heart clean, There's no rubbish, not too much of traffic there, and then no weaknesses there. Then our blessings, the blessings which are due for us comes to us. The success we want comes to us. Uh, We shall talk again in the end. Continuing, you may give courses, give lectures, and even receive prizes. You may even give up to 4 lectures in a day, but there isn't love in the heart. The sign of having love for the Father is your heart. In your heart is to have love for the whole Brahmin family. If there isn't love, you face more obstacles from Maya. Because if you haven't watered it, how can you receive any fruit? Some children say that they have understood knowledge, that they even have all relationships with Baba, but they don't have any experiences. Experience is the fruit. Do not become dry, knowledgeable souls. Be loving. Be loving to the Father, and you will easily become loving to the family because you are equal to the Father. The Father has love in his heart for even the last child. He sees each one with an attitude of love. So do not just be knowledgeable, not just those who give lectures, but be an embodiment of giving that feeling of belonging. Ask yourselves, do I have love for the Father in my heart? Or do I only have love for Him when there is a need? That is, being a knowledgeable devotee. So, what will you do this year? Create an atmosphere of love. When you see each one, even if they are weak, at least they are effort makers. They are part of your family, are they not? Do not make those who have already fallen fall further. Increase their zeal and enthusiasm and create an atmosphere of love. Acha, Bab Dada has already given all the children everywhere love and remembrance. All the children everywhere will now do practically the homework that Bab Dada has given and give the proof of it and show its impact by becoming worthy children. So, lots and lots of love and affection from the heart to all the children everywhere, and also accept multi-million fold love and remembrance. Bab Dada's Namaste to such worthy and elevated children. Bab Dada meeting the Dadis. Baba has a lot of love for you and a lot of hopes for you. You can do what you want, just as the Dadi of all of you became an instrument. Whether anyone says it or not, she became an instrument to give sustenance, and so she is automatically remembered. Let alone Bab Dada, Dadi was like all of you, and she demonstrated it by doing it. Dadi took the hardest paper of all when Father Brahma became Avyakt. In suddenly having such an atmosphere and then having such courage and making everyone a helper, she performed a wonder. Did she not? Yes. Although everyone gave their company, she became an instrument. What was Dadi's specialty? With a clean heart, all desires are fulfilled. She never kept anything in her heart. And when she saw carelessness in someone, she gave them enthusiasm. Not, they are careless and so leave them alone. She gave them courage. And so, my Dadi emerges from everyone's heart. All of you say, my Dadi, from your heart, do you not? Therefore, all of you should also create a group who has the aim. Okay? We have to become equal to the Father anyway. But at least let us give the same feeling that Dadi did. Such a group is needed, not just one. So despite seeing others' weakness, Baba Asad says we should look at speciality of the other person. From the Dadis, we should learn that even though people are careless, we should give them a lot of energy and enthusiasm to perform the job, right? Become one another's companion and show such a practical form. Then Bab Dada will give that group a special gift. Baba will not tell you that he will give, but he will give. You have to claim it. Have such a heart to heart conversation. The meetings that you have are essential, but also have such heart to heart conversations filled with zeal and enthusiasm, and then it will be fine. Groups definitely have to be created. For example, these 6 to 7 sisters made time and remained introverted, did they not? They made time, did they not? They demonstrated this by doing it practically. So, what cannot be achieved? And it creates an impact. There is the practical proof. So, this is essential. To Dadi Janki, you are clever in having heart to heart conversations. You are cooperative with one another. The main thing is that you have to show some newness. Not that it is fine to move along as we are doing. Through this newness, time will come closer. Now people are crying out in fear. Everything is being delayed. Do not think that you will continue to move along as you are doing. No, something or other becomes a reason to make you cool down again. Therefore, you have to do this. Make plans when this year begins. Dadi Janki gave Bab Dada love and remembrance of uncle and auntie, just as Bab Dada said today. He should be a VIP, a mic, and also an ear, and so he became a practical instrument and also benefited his family and also made such jewels emerge. To the senior brothers, Father Brahma alone showed wonders, did he not? And how many of you are there? It will happen. It is already accomplished. Baba is just making you instruments. It is those who become instruments who receive special attainment. Everyone has ordinary attainment, but those who become instruments have special attainment. So, Baba has asked them, that is Dadis, to have special chat among themselves. You may have great meetings, but you have also need to have conversations. You will have to make time for this. The other things will continue anyway. You will have to set your time for this. Acha, farewell to 2008 and welcome to 2009. It was midnight. Greetings to all the children for the new year at midnight from Bab Dada. Everyone celebrated the new year. Continue to celebrate every day as the day for self-transformation and world transformation. Each day is new for transformation every day of this year. Every day is the new every day is for new service. Every day is constantly for new zeal and enthusiasm. Not a single day is for worry or other thoughts. Let every day and night be spent in zeal and enthusiasm. In this new year, you definitely have to do something new each day for the self, for the world, and for service. Have such a determined thought. Bring time close, become perfect, become equal to the Father, fly, and continue to make others fly. Good night. Acha. Om Shanti. Let us take a moment of pause and recall what we liked through the Murli, and let's share it later. Welcome back. So, brothers and sisters, kindly give me food for thought. Let me listen to your experiences.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om
Thank you,
Shanti,
Baba.
sister.
Yeah, this beautiful line in the beginning itself, there should be dancing in every home. I just love that line because dancing is a sign of divine connection. And where you're so absorbed and happy and joyful was the line that I liked. And of course, there was a very nice, different example which Baba gave this time. That be so strong that the birds cannot eat you. I found that very interesting because I could actually visualize that if you're weak, the birds can eat you, and if you're strong and powerful, you the birds are in fact going to go away from you. I mean, this example I think I did not hear in any other Murli before, so it's an important takeaway. Om Shanti.
Yes, sister. Yes, sister. Honestly, I felt the line interesting too. Per se, what I feel is that in this Kali Yuga, there are several tough situations that come. There are people who talk to a great extent, who can deduce all sorts of things. But Baba's children are very peaceful, knowledgeable. Yes, it's up to us. Like Baba says that you have to become ripe, that you have to become complete. Only then birds will not eat. That is, we should remember ourselves to be such energetic souls which cannot be destroyed anytime. So we should always remain in that zeal and enthusiasm. So that's when we will not fall weak at any moment. Dance, joy. Honestly, sister, that's again a wonderful imagination that comes up to mind. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Very beautiful, Murli, and
Sister.
many points to be taken. My takeaway point is Baba said that do not let there be carelessness in the language of procrastination and language of excuses. And Baba has also said that keep determination the key of success. And success is a very easy way to become equal to Father. And he says, Baba is your friend. He's the world father and world benefactor. So whenever there is any difficulty, just say, my Baba, my Baba. He's there in front of you, right? Om Shanti.
Wonderful, sister. Three strong points from the Murli is never become careless, make Baba your friend. Yes, very nice. And it's very nice.
Adding on to what Sandhya just said, in today's Modi Baba also speaks about don't look at others' weaknesses. So if you see somebody else is careless, don't speak about it, but be a strong stand for the person, give the person courage, the power to move forward. And what I was getting was many of the time, by default, what we do is if we see somebody's weaknesses, we will not just keep to our own self, we will also share with few other souls. And by that, we are vibrating an energy of negation or weakness, or we are strengthening that energy of weakness for the other person. Rather than doing that, can I keep whatever the other person's weaknesses I'm seeing with my own self and see what difference can I cause there for that other person? It may be in the form of performing some actions for the person, or if that is not reaching, the best tool that Baba has given us is to give good wishes and blessings to the person and tell it to Baba. Other point in today's Murli that Baba is speaking about is if you have a clean heart, all your desires anyway will get completed because you're talking to Baba about it. And if it is something that is coming with no agenda to it, but a pure space, it will get fulfilled. And if it's meant for us, it will definitely get fulfilled. So that is what I was getting on while I was listening to the Murli today. Om Shanti.
Yes, sister. Uh, The first point that sister reiterated, I think Baba makes us all a very good human resource managers. At even at office, I do realize that following Baba Srimad, it gives a easy way to do service. We, as Baba's children, as such, are forefronts in society to do best of seva. I mean, whatever job we do it with the bhavana of seva. But there are also always people who try to understand that this has some agenda, and we do go careless when things come up. But we do tend to make the whole situation complacent. But now Baba has said that look at the good, give the zeal and enthusiasm to people. So that is again an experiment even I would like to take up. Just not cooperation, but cooperate with a lot of enthusiasm. Bring that energy in that person. Never radiate that he is careless or she is careless. Yes.
Brother, what is this dry knowledge souls in the Murli written? Do not become dry knowledge souls. What exactly does it mean, dry knowledge? Without experience, is it?
Yes, sister. Honestly, yeah. I mean, the experience is the last. That's the fruit. Now, Baba is saying that knowledge, this knowledge that we are all souls, has been put in us. We have to nurture that seed of that knowledge ka seed. That it needs to be nurtured through love. I mean, we mostly mothers, brothers, they all experience love a lot, right? Baba Dada is now saying it is now love for the father, to the knowledge itself, to the seva. And now you have to all how can you prove it? How can you enhance that love? Is by having the love for the Brahmin family. It's always like it in our own homes. If we find that somebody is loving and caring, we already feel healed. We already feel nurtured. And that's how small children grow up, because mothers and people around, they nurture them with that care and love. And from that, the child comes up with an experience of its own. So Bab Dada now says that if you are a hard nut, that if you don't have that love, that kind of nurturing experiences inside you, you are just as good as a dry fruit. It doesn't have an experience in its own. It is not going to bear fruit. What I am now seeing in front of me is that a mango tree, if it's full of fruits, it bows down naturally. If it doesn't have any fruit, it just goes tall as a eucalyptus tree, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
sister, I think I could make that point.
Yes, yes, very nice. Mhm.
Right, sister.
Om Shanti. Here, the
Om Shanti,
knowledge
sister.
is the seed and the love is the water. And Baba also said that the form of experience is the fruit, but if you don't water it, then it becomes like dry sugar cane. So that's what being also knowledgeable devotee. So Baba has given many names, knowledgeful devotee, and what you said also. And my takeaway point is basically the summary of the Murli is self-transformation, which will lead to world transformation, and how we have to transform ourselves. That is again with love and not just knowledge. Knowledge and love have to be combined together, not just knowledge and not just love. Also, in so many Murlis, Baba says that only love is also not enough, but it has to be powerful. Knowledge, you have to be knowledgeable, knowledgeful, and powerful. And Baba has also told us that determination is the key, and zeal and enthusiasm. And definitely in this year, he has said that each day you also have to do something new for the self, for the world, and for service. So newness also, he said, was there in Dadi Prakashmani, and she always, encouraged everyone, even if she saw any weakness in anybody. So this is the way to go ahead and bring the time closer. Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you, sister. Anybody else?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti
Today,
Bhavana.
Baba said that he is very pleased to see the children doing service and giving their precious time to the service, and he encourages us to move on in service like this only. And also he inspires the Kumaris and said that you are courageous and continue to be courageous and move forward without in the field of service, as everyone said that the birds will eat you if you won't be moving forward. So for Kumari especially, Baba said that they are courageous. Om Shanti.
Yes, yes, sister. So if anybody wants to share more, good.
Om Shanti. There was a line in the today's Murli that give all your burdens to Father, but how? There was a question mark, right?
Right, sister. So yeah, we have methods and methodologies. Per se, I think giving all our burdens to Baba is to write it down, to express it in letter and submit it to Baba. Baba nicely said, in fact, he gave the answer right away, that you should fly high right away. So if we could have the practice that from our mind, from our thoughts, if we can detach from that situation and imagine that the soul is moving towards Parandham, and even though the body remains there, the mind is not there in the times of burden. I think in Laukik world also we beautifully say body present, mind absent, right? So it's probably in such burdens, if we can experience peace and happiness by stationing us at Parandham, then the soul will definitely experience some amount of relief, that lightness. It's an exercise in itself, definitely, I feel. So other souls, if you can give us some other ideas.
Actually, one of the Brahmin family who recently was my friend on online classes, she just asked me to give letter. she said that she was going to Madhuban, and she asked me to give letters. When we write these letters, does it, they put it in the box, does it really, I mean, what do you call, not as a doubtful mind, but as a curiosity, does Baba read it? Because I have absolutely no experience or this thing.
Om Shanti. So many times, Baba says, as soon as you think of something, that thought reaches Baba straight away that time only. So it's a matter of bhavna actually. So if there is any doubt, then of course, it remains a doubt. Then you may not get the result the way you want it. And, uh, there was a blessing on 6th of April. Well, I read it in Hindi. Sarv khazane jama kar ruhani fakur mein rehne wale befikr badshah bhav. So you have to be carefree emperor by giving all your burdens to Baba, and just like give it to Baba and then forget it. Then don't think about it, and then Baba will take care of it. I think this is the method. Om Shanti.
Seema Ben very nicely articulated, whether Baba reads. What I was getting while you were talking about this was, in Lokik life also, if we are thinking about someone and we suddenly get a call from that person, I had got multiple such experiences, and I'm sure each one of us have got this experience at some point of a time. So Baba is always there. Baba says, I am available. Are you making yourself available to me? And we're thinking about it, and in a clean heart, if you're thinking about it, you will get the catching power. You'll be able to catch what Baba has to say. So it's not about practically or writing that letter and whether Baba is seeing it. The thought has already reached there. So if practically the letter, even if the letter is not the time that the letter will take practically to travel from somebody picking it up and going to Madhuban, the thought has already reached Baba. And in so many Murlis, Baba has mentioned that your thoughts, your emails, even before you write your email, it has already reached me. So this is what I was getting, that if you are thinking about it with a clean heart, and as sister just mentioned, एक बार दे दिया बाबा को तो भूल जाओ, and it will show up. Om Shanti.
I think is correct that one moment of touch, that connection, instant connection that happens, delivers us those 7 powers to overcome that burden.
Om Shanti.
Go ahead,
Today,
sister.
today Baba also said that if you have love for Baba, then you automatically have love for the Brahmin family. So it's not just that you need to love only Baba. And also Baba said that it's not the time of just saying of the making plans of anything, but make it practical. Now you have to do everything practically and instantly. So this should be our avastha right now, that whatever is being said by Baba to us, that we should be in a state to do it instantly. So for me personally, being courageous is to have the managerial skills, being detached, and only then we will be able to give love to the Brahmin family, because this is the time when everyone is coming out, everyone's sanskars are coming out with the full force. So it's not a time to being of relying on anyone. So in this condition, we need to be very, very detached and understand that the person, whatever the person is doing for a reason. So respecting that, we have to be have a great managerial skills personally, so that we can be detached and all handle the family properly. We move along and make others move along with us. Om Shanti.
Very well said, Bhavana Ben. And I think this Sunday or the Murli before this Sunday, Baba has spoken about to manage your own self, follow the law, follow the Shrimat, but to manage others, follow love. So stand in the place of love and law and love for self and love for others. That's the way to manage it. Thanks, Bhavana Ben, for sharing that. Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you, sister. Love and law is the perfect definition. Om Shanti.
Honestly speaking, I personally feel all Baba's children are at the best of the rules and regulations and the productivity of the society, because these values and these skills which Baba is imparting us are no more relevant in the present world. I mean, for the people who are not following the Gyan, the logic, the reason is all over, the words are all over, but these subtle qualities and values of love, being knowledgeable, being peaceful, being nurturing, this do not come to everyone. Personally, my take home point was again to become intense effort makers, double, triple times effort makers. Thank you. So I shall read out the questions which are to be revised for tomorrow, and let us experience all of these three Murlis for the week through these questions, and let us share our experiences tomorrow. So the questions were: at this moment in your life, think of 4 or 5 ways that God is truly relevant in your life. How Baba's Murlis of December 15th to 31st fulfill it. Second question was: is there anything you would like to know deeply, more personally about God? The third question was: which sanskara of God you cherish the most? Describe what it means to you and how Baba demonstrated in this Murli. All right. So let us uh, stay for a few more minutes of silence and then begin a good day. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And let's all come together with all of those reflective points and share our experiences. See you tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Om Shanti.